Corpse boot camp, and I see you're still going stronger than most streamers. Keep up the good work, bro, and I'll have the resub coming soon. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Paul and Nassi, thank you for the resub. XTND Flow, thank you for subbing. This is of the old tactical Rainbow Six game. For nostalgia trip. That's what some of the reviews said too, so. It's a noob. You come over here. There. He's an amazing shooter. Buzz, you're great. And keep your orientation like that. Alright, now you go here and keep your orientation like this. Nah, man, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. I was just holding control. Like, why don't you look in that direction?
Time to play the game!
Got it now. I got it.
On target. Okay, on target.
So you look here. And we're gonna say A. Then
Alpha, go.
orientation. Oh, I thought there was a guy in there. Maybe he moved. And we're gonna go from this door, so.
On it. The King of Kings. On your knees, dog.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Athletes from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 255 pounds, the game Triple H.
And if you want to know how popular this superstar is, just listen to these cheers.
Left him.
And approaching the ring, representing the Acolytes, from every man's nightmare, weighing 250 pounds, the man called Sting.
King, Sting is one of those guys who you can go back and pinpoint the exact moment he became a star.
Well, you got that right, Cole. It was when he battled Ric Flair at the first ever Clash of the Champions in 1988. Oh, man, what a match that was.
You can forget about pinfalls. You can forget about submissions and disqualifications and countouts. King, there's only one way to win this last man standing match, and that is to literally, physically destroy your opponent until he cannot stand for the referee's 10 count.
And I know both of these individuals, Cole, it's going to take some doing to get either one of these guys that incapacitated.
He might not be able to get up here.
He's still not through.
What a crushing leg drop.
You see that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez.
Bam, another kick.
Oh, man.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
Sting spots the chance and takes it. Our work is being put in by Sting.
Now it's gut check time. This has been so exhausting.
I think I saw two fly out. Sting has taken advantage of every opportunity here, and he knows he has the upper hand. I mean, you can feel it.
Here we go. The officials counting again. Will it be for the last time?
As the attacker here, all you can do is just wait and see if it's over. And believe me, that's hard because what you want to do is make sure your opponent doesn't get back up. He's got him up. Oh, that scoop slam. Ooh. Folks, it's become a legend in our business that when Sting was training for his career in the ring under the legendary Red Bastien, he also trained with the man who became the Ultimate Warrior.
Wait it out. Camp. I think
They eventually formed a tag team and ended up in the same territory I was in back in Memphis, Tennessee. Wow!
He's going to take a chance here.
Whoa, whoa!
Woo, a little shot. And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count.
Man, he's got to dig down deep here if he hopes to make it back to his feet in time. Oh, big DDT! Oh, look at the emotion.
If that doesn't do it, then what will?
When you're down like this, you're working really hard to control your breathing and get your wits about you. You also have to prepare to start swinging once you...
Here we go. The officials counting again. Will it be for the last time?
You know, Cole, Sting and Ultimate Warrior.
Break time's over. And here we go again.
Here we go, outside of the ring, and there are no countouts in this match.
And this is going to return to the ring.
He saw that one coming. Oh.
Now it's gut check time. This has been so exhausting. He does it again. What do you think the game strategy needs to be here, King?
He needs to get a big counter sooner rather than later, and then begin to wear his opponent down.
If that doesn't do it, then what will?
Well, the official's doing about the only thing he can in this match.
Now it's gut check time. This has been so exhausting. Here we go. The official's counting again. Will it be for the last time?
He's starting to stir, Michael, but will he stir enough?
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here. If that doesn't do it, then what will? Now it's gut check time. This has been so exhausting.
The brutality of this type of match is off the chart. I mean, you can't do a match like this and not despise each other on some emotional level.
What a move! If that doesn't do it, then what will?
I think most would agree that Sting's greatest run.
Here we go. The official's counting again. Will it be for the last time?
Each time the official counts in this match, he gets closer and closer to that final 10.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, bring it.
All good things must come to an end. But I wish that match could have gone on a little longer.
Here is your winner, representing the Acolytes, the man called Sting.
Look at the carnage.
Wow, when you win by knocking your opponent out, you win big.
Few superstars have ever achieved the level of popularity that Sting has gained.
Well, that's because few superstars have been able to replicate the career Sting has had.
But look at this. He may be out.
He's starting to stir, Michael, but will he stir enough?
And he does it one more time.
There's the sidewalk slam. What's going to happen now? Oh, man! Wow. He's putting those educated feet to good use.
What do you mean, thank you, tax returns? You're going to get an Xbox?
And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count. Ah! Oh, man, how impressive was that?
I just can't get over what we saw. That was so great. Whoa!
He's measuring.
Sting scores with a tremendous move.
Now it's gut check time. This has been so exhausting. I gotta be honest. I hope this is it, King. These guys have done so much harm to each other.
He can't do it. He can't make it. This is gonna be it.
And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count. If that doesn't do it, then what will?
The physicality of this match is off the chart. I just hope that no matter what happens, these competitors can walk out of here on their own volition. Here we go, outside of the ring, and there are no countouts in this match.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
Oh, shit.
There's another huge shot. Oh, my. Get the medics down here. I got to be honest. I hope this is it, King. These guys have done so much harm to each other.
You know, Michael Cole, Sting.
Here we go. The official's counting again. Will it be for the last time?
If he can't get to his feet, this will be over. But I got a feeling he'll drag himself up if he has to.
Looks like we're going back inside.
There's all sorts of crazy stuff under the ring, and all of it can inflict a lot of damage on an opponent.
Hear it.
Oh my gosh, he stopped it. Man, I thought he was done for.
And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count.
I think
if that doesn't do it, then what will?
Well, the official's doing about the only thing he can in this match, and that's count to 10. Watch it. Ooh.
Doing whatever it takes to win. I gotta be honest. I hope this is it, King. These guys have done so much harm to each other.
Each time the official counts in this match, he gets closer and closer to that final 10. Look out! He's got a chair. Hey!
Wow, he was just about to get his head taken off. And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count.
Oh, man, if I was in there, I'd seriously be considering just staying down. No way would I want to take another shot like that. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole, what's he going to do here? Sting with a great offensive show. Let me remind everybody, there are no countouts. These competitors can stay out here as long as they like. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King, but I still don't see him giving up. I gotta be honest. I hope this is it, King. These guys have done so much harm to each other.
At this point, everybody gets a bit of a breather. You know, that happens so rarely in a match, you sometimes forget as the aggressor to take advantage of this time.
And this is gonna return to the ring.
Wow.
Uh-oh, look at this. Oh, lights out. Now it's gut check time. This has been so exhausting. Triple H setting it up. Triple H reaching way down, pulling out. Here we go. The official's counting again. Will it be for the last time?
Man, he's got to dig down deep here if he hopes to make it back to his feet in time. After all of these shots to the head, I've got a feeling
if that doesn't do it, then what will?
If he can't get to his feet, this will be over. But I got a feeling he'll drag himself up if he has to.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And now it is show-off time.
That's it! The match is over! Here is your winner, representing the Athens, the Games Triple H!
Look at the carnage.
Wow, when you win by knocking your opponent out, you win big.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. By the way, can you hear me? 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 No. Nope. No. No. I guess not. Oh man. Wow. Let's see here. Battle Royale. Okay, that's good. Guys, fuck. I'm supposed to start match. Awesome. Is there any matches you want to see me play, guys? I encourage you guys to get this game, but I don't encourage you guys to pay full price. I think you guys should find it on sale, or if you guys can get it cheap, get it. But not for the full price.
The following six-man contest is a battle royal. Making his way to the ring, representing the crew from Newark, New Jersey, ERiQTENDO.
Oh, the WWE Universe letting him hear it.
And approaching the ring, representing the Acolytes.
What is that?
Pensacola, Florida, weighing 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
King, this man, Roman Reigns, has become a walking highlight reel.
That's because his offense is just so dynamic and dominating. I can't wait to see what we get from him here tonight.
From Hollywood, Florida, weighing 213 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler.
And if you want to know how popular this superstar is, just listen to these cheers.
We're here.
Representing the Acolytes, from San Luis Potosi, Mexico, weighing 239 pounds, Alberto Del Rio.
Oh, listen to this place. Everybody's on their feet. I love this atmosphere.
Dun, 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 dun.
Their opponent, representing the Acolytes, from Calabria, Italy, weighing 233 pounds, Santino Marella.
Don't be fooled by Santino Marella's lovable attitude. Once the bell rings, he's the talent to take any superstar to the limit.
Yeah, you know, it must run in his family, Cole. Remember his sister Santina? She was quite a competitor, too.
Dolph Ziggler will settle for nothing less than perfection here.
Well, he may need to be perfect if he wants to walk away with a win in this one tonight. Now with complete control.
He's still in this one.
Oh, man!
Ouch! What an impressive combination of moves. Oh, and the knee connects.
Oh, Cole, look at that. Now that's how you hurt an opponent. Oh! Whoa, whoa! Oh, no! Oh! Alberto Del Rio gathering attention in a hurry. He's going to destroy this man. Another neck breaker.
Santino Marella dismissed.
Well, get to stepping, Santino. Show me that power walk. Poor Dolph Ziggler isn't enjoying this one little bit, folks.
And he does it one more time.
He's putting those educated feet to good use. And that was broken up before it could land.
And he hits the neck breaker.
No! Broken up! Well, I can't wait to see what Roman Reigns does here.
Big kick echoing around the arena.
Bray Wyatt taking advantage.
Look at Roman Reigns here.
What a shot! Dolph, and he's still in this.
And he goes for the neck breaker.
You hear how his leg connected?
That's it for Roman Reigns tonight.
I don't think I've ever seen Reigns taken down like that before. Wow, Cole! Did you see that? That laid him out cold. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He's in big trouble.
He's fought out of it.
He's going to destroy this man. Another neck breaker.
Another shot with the boot.
Dolph Ziggler's night is over.
I don't think that's how Ziggler envisioned this match going. Oh, man, this is dangerous. Well, going to the top, high risk. Well, when it comes to skills in the squared circle, Alberto Del Rio is second to none. Del Rio could grapple on the mat. He's a submission expert and is a mixed martial art expert. Del Rio was a gold medalist in the Pan American Games and can even take to the air like a... Well, that's it. Del Rio's been eliminated.
I don't believe it.
Oh, look at the emotion.
Oh, back to the head. Back to the temple.
Look out! Look out! Well, going to the top, high risk.
Wow, he was quick as a corpse on that one.
Fuck. Fuck.
Ooh, that did it.
The kick connects.
Watch it. Ooh. Big right hand. Bray Wyatt emerged in WWE in the summer of 2013, and, well, this company hasn't been the same since. He brought his family with him, and Bray's sights have been set on The Shield, Daniel Bryan, and John Cena. Bray Wyatt has made it very clear he is one dangerous man.
Woo, a little showboating going on here. Look at this. this. This could be it.
Here is your winner, representing the crew, ERiQTENDO.
An incredible match. It took tremendous fortitude to survive this elimination battle.
What's up, guys? What do you guys want me to play next? Oh. Kane versus Rusi. You said Kane versus Rusi.
Can you dig it, sucker?
I'm not sure I have Bruce Lee a lot.
Weighing in at 256 pounds, Booker T.
Booker T is one of the most decorated tag team competitors of all time and a former 5-time WCW champion.
Yeah, but can he win the big one? Can he win inside the Elimination Chamber? That's the question.
Introducing his tag team partner, weighing in at 326 pounds, Kane!
You can bet Kane has his sights set on decimating Triple H here tonight.
I can't believe Kane would come out here with a big fireball and explosion. You'd think he would have learned as a kid that you don't play with matches.
I must admit, it's a little odd to look at these guys as partners here tonight, knowing that in the Elimination Chamber, they are all going to be against each other.
Well, of course, add Rob Van Dam and Shawn Michaels to the mix. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
It'll be every man for himself, King, and each and every one of them has one goal in mind, to be the World Heavyweight Champion.
He's got him up. He is looking mighty impressive as of late.
And that's a stiff kick.
No, not again. Triple H says he's that damn good to win the Elimination Chamber match. And I don't disagree. But a Survivor Series record is something to be concerned about.
I agree, King. Triple H has never won a match at Survivor Series. That has to bother the game as he heads into one of the biggest matches of his career.
Yeah, and I was one of his partners back in 1996 when we lost a traditional Survivor Series elimination match to The Rock, Jake the Snake Roberts, Mark Merrill, and The Stalker. We were robbed.
Robbed? If I remember correctly, you were the first superstar.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Y2J picks up the victory for himself and the game.
Now Chris Jericho will head into Survivor Series with some momentum and a chance to become the next World Heavyweight Champion.
I must admit, it's a little odd to look at these guys as partners here tonight, knowing that in the Elimination Chamber, they are all going to be against each other.
Well, of course, add Rob Van Dam and Shawn Michaels to the mix. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
It'll be every man for himself, King, and each and every one of them has one goal in mind, to be the World Heavyweight Champion.
Look at that, Cole.
Chris Jericho doing a great job of turning that around.
Oh, out of nowhere. You know, Cole, the more I think about it, the more I like Chris Jericho's chances at Survivor Series. When the title's on the line, Y2J is at his best. And this is the guy who beat The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin on the same night.
It was December of last year at Vengeance. Jericho first beat The Rock to become world champion. Then WWE champion Stone Cold to become the first historic undisputed champion.
What a collision.
Y2J knocked off his feet.
Yeah, and you know, from our vantage point,
He breaks the cover. WWE Magazine out this month, and you'll find some interesting articles in there about all the superstars here in the WWE.
Kane providing a substantial beatdown. Very, very painful hold here. What's he gonna do? Oh, you're not gonna last long here.
No, it's time to fight out or tap out, King.
We don't know exactly what to expect when we see the Elimination Chamber unveiled at Survivor Series, but we do know that it will combine elements of War Games, the Royal Rumble, and Survivor Series.
And add to that the importance of the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, I, for one, cannot wait for Survivor Series. Reversal. hurt his opponent.
A picture-perfect backbreaker right there.
Last week on Raw, we saw Kane defeat World Heavyweight Champion Triple H in a non-title casket match. You would think that loss is still bothering the game.
Well, you left out one key part of that match, Cole. Kane's win only came after Shawn Michaels weaseled his way into the match and delivered sweet chin music to Triple H. You know, not only is Chris Jericho one half of the World Tag Team Champions, but he's also a huge rock star.
Well, he says he is. Some people would actually say he's an ass clown.
What? Now, why would you say that, Cole? You're the one acting like an ass clown. Jericho's in trouble.
Oh, the punch connects. And he finally gets out of the ring.
Triple H says he's that damn good to win the Elimination Chamber match. And I don't disagree. But his Survivor Series record is something to be concerned about.
I agree, King. Triple H has never won a match at Survivor Series. That has to bother the game as he heads into one of the biggest matches of his career.
Yeah, and I was one of his partners back in 1996 when we lost a traditional Survivor Series elimination match to The Rock, Jake the Snake Roberts, Mark Merrill, and The Stalker. We were robbed.
Robbed? If I remember correctly, you were the first superstar eliminated from that match. Come to think of it, you were also his partner in 1995, and once again, you were the first superstar eliminated from the match. If anyone's unsuccessful at Survivor Series, it's you, King.
Your memory is lousy, Cole. When are you people going to learn to get over stuff? I mean, Triple H does one little thing to Shawn Michaels, and he can't get over it. And then Triple H makes one funny little video about Kane, and now Kane's all upset.
You thought that was funny, King?
Yeah.
That was anything but funny.
Oh, come on. What about that video of Triple H's last week? I bet you thought that was hilarious.
Jericho and Triple H are partners here tonight, but you have to wonder how much longer these guys can coexist. Earlier this year, at WrestleMania 18, it was the game-beating Y2J for the undisputed title.
Well, let me just say this. I actually wonder how long Booker T and Kane are going to coexist. They're both going to be in the Elimination Chamber, and they're both a couple of freaks.
Booker T, oh, jeez. Let's not forget, Triple H was awarded the World Heavyweight Championship on September 2nd.
Oh, I'm so sick of you throwing that in Triple H's face. He's defended it numerous times. What a maneuver. You know, we may be getting ahead of ourselves with all this Shawn Michaels talk, Cole. He still has to accept the invite into the Elimination Chamber match.
And with so much on the line, you would assume he would. But then again, we have no idea what condition his back is in. Remember, he's only competed in one match in 4 years thanks to that surgically repaired back.
Yeah, but if he does agree to compete, it'll be his first Survivor Series since 1997.
And of course, everybody remembers the controversy surrounding the 1997 Survivor Series and the role Shawn Michaels played in taking the WWE title from Bret Hart.
His shoulders are down.
Wow. Think of HBK's career. And another great moment that sticks out in my mind is the battle HBK had with John Cena at WrestleMania 23. In front of more than 80,000 fans, Shawn proved that once again, he can be called on at any time with any opponent and give a thrilling performance.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one. Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
He's had enough. This could be it.
This is such a painful hold.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here. Ouch! You know, Booker T hasn't gotten the opportunities that many feel he deserves to become the World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, he'll have a huge opportunity inside the Elimination Chamber at Survivor Series.
And you can bet he wants to build momentum heading into Survivor Series. He can do just that right here tonight if he can fend off Triple H and Chris Jericho. You know, I'm actually glad Nate is at ringside. If Triple H is working,
he may get the 3 count right here.
A terrific reversal by Chris Jericho. He's in big trouble. wants back in this match in the worst way. Well, Kane and Booker T are tag team partners here tonight, but come Survivor Series, they will be enemies.
But tonight they're on the same side, and Booker T couldn't ask for a better tag team partner. Kane has an amazing 7 tag team championship reigns to his credit.
Yeah, you're right. Most recently with the Hurricane as his partner. Ironically, they lost those titles to one of Kane's opponents here tonight, Chris Jericho and his partner Christian.
The game avoids trouble there.
Yeah, Triple H saw that one coming a mile away.
And now he's back out on the apron.
Oh, man! Oh, look at this. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Triple H. That's a shot that could drop a grizzly.
Early kick out. Referee right on top of the action. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Look at this. Oh, the King plants his opponent. Stay down. Stay down. Look at this. Could it be?
Pedigree, the gate hits it.
Booker T and Chris Jericho have been developing quite the rivalry the past couple of weeks. I remember so vividly in Las Vegas after Booker T won a steel cage.
That should do it right there. And he breaks up the count. My God, there's so much on the line here.
Oh, man, what a shot.
The fuck? Can't do the damn one. Scissor kick 1, press Y. What the fuck? Standing in front.
Looks like somebody wants back in this match. Hey, he's going for it again. Oh, lights out. Triple H, not happy about that.
Fuck off me.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. Ooh, sent flying off the apron. Oh, that's devastating. That was a heavy shot. Work is being put in by Booker T.
He does it again.
Good move there. Oh, mama!
And he's in there trying to get something going for his partner.
Oh, and he's going to have to do something big here. His partner is in bad shape. Hey, making his statement as we speak.
Oh.
Hey now. No, not again. Bam. Still not through. Hey, showing some expert prowess here. Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Triple H.
He saw that one coming.
Chris Jericho knows how to polish off an opponent. Kane making his statement as we speak.
Kane sees the opportunity to go high.
This match is so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical. Watch it. Ooh. What a shot. Wow. I don't know if this arena could take another impact like that. Ow. Ooh. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
Oh, forced back inside. He gets out of trouble there.
Oh, you fucking...
Lifted and now placed upside down.
Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me?
There.
You know, I'd like to take this moment to thank Booker T for taking his recent Falls Count Anywhere match on Raw into the Divas dressing room. We really don't get that kind of access enough.
Once again, King, your mind's in the gutter.
What?
Instead of concentrating on the true story, which is Big Show getting the win in the Falls Count Anywhere match, thanks to Chris Jericho interfering and hitting Booker T with a steel chair.
Hey, it was a beautiful thing. I mean, the match, It was a beautiful match.
Look at Booker T making his move.
Axe kick. Booker T just about near took his head off.
Well, look at this.
There's the cover by Booker.
Oh my God.
Saving the matchup was Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho looking for the walls on Booker T.
Oh, look out.
Top rope Kane. 300+ pounds flooring Chris Jericho. And now he takes the fight and taking Jericho outside.
Watch out here. Oh my gosh, Kane into those steel steps.
Meanwhile, Booker T and Triple H in the ring. Booker T knocking the official off the apron. And now Booker T with a big kick.
That could do it. Triple H flattened by that big kick from Booker T. What's Booker doing now?
Booker usually doesn't go up top. Booker T is Triple H. Stepped out of the way. And now Triple H is going to take advantage. Right to the midsection.
Oh boy.
The pedigree now. On Booker T. Wait a minute. Shawn Michaels
With sweet chin music.
dropping Triple H. The official doubted out. He never saw it.
The showstopper putting the referee back in the ring. Shawn Michaels just stopped this show for Triple H. Shawn Michaels with the sweet chin music on Triple H.
What? Yo, what the fuck happened? Wow.
Last week, Eric Bischoff invited me to be a part of Survivor Series, to be a part of the Elimination Chamber match, to have a chance at the World Heavyweight Championship. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Well, the answer is...
Wow.
Yes! Oh, yes! Yes! And Triple H, I can assure you, I'm walking out of the garden, walking out of that chamber match, the new World Heavyweight Champion!
Shawn Michaels is in, and he's coming to be the world's champion at Survivor Series!
With Shawn Michaels stamping his name as the final competitor in the first ever Elimination Chamber, the main event at Survivor Series was set. 6 Raw superstars would battle for the World Heavyweight Championship, held by Triple H. Taking place inside the 16-foot-high unpredictable structure, weighing 10 tons of pure pain.
In the past 3 months, I had beaten everybody that was placed before me, gone through every obstacle. But was it good enough? No, it wasn't. Tonight, inside of 10 tons of steel, I will go up against 5 of the very best ever. I will walk out still the world heavyweight champion because I am that damn good.
This match combines the brutality of Hell in a Cell, the unpredictability of War Games, and the tradition of Survivor Series with the importance of the World Heavyweight Championship.
And just look at the size of this structure, Cole. It's 36 feet in diameter, 16 feet high, and it weighs an astounding 20,000 pounds.
And all of it has been designed to punish the human body. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Triple H.
But of course. I don't need to see any butt indicators to do a reversal.
Backdrop, and that was a nasty landing.
Wow, watch out! Wow, what a move! He whiffed that one. This Elimination Chamber match is all about Raw trying to stop Stephanie McMahon and SmackDown.
Hell in a Cell between Undertaker and Brock Lesnar was awesome last month. There's no doubt about it. It will go down in history as one of the most brutal matches of all time.
Oh, it was brutal, all right. And in the end, it was Brock Lesnar defeating The Undertaker to retain the WWE Championship.
But tonight, it's all about the Elimination Chamber. It's Raw's opportunity to top SmackDown in the historic Hell in a Cell match from last month's No Mercy pay-per-view.
Rob Van Dam and Kane have formed a bit of a partnership of late. You have to wonder if heading into tonight, they talked about forming an alliance inside the chamber.
It's every man for himself inside the chamber, King. The stakes are too high for friendships.
But can you imagine how dominant a Kane and Rob Van Dam alliance would be inside this structure? I mean, they'd be nearly untouchable.
Survivor Series is an event so rich in tradition. The first one took place on Thanksgiving Day back in 1987 in Richfield, Ohio.
And in the main event, Andre the Giant last eliminated Bam Bam Bigelow to be the sole survivor of his team. Oh, big elbow, that should do it. He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Rob Van Dam is a two-time Intercontinental Champion, and let's not forget, he came very close to becoming World Heavyweight Champion back in September at Unforgiven in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Rob Van Dam, Ric Flair and a steel chair came between him and Triple H's World Heavyweight title.
That's not going to happen here tonight, King, not with 2 miles of chain surrounding the ring.
Can he score the pin?
Rob Van Dam still able to hang in this match. Kicks out. Tonight marks the second time in WWE history that New York City plays host to Survivor Series. The only other time was 1996 when Shawn Michaels defended his WWE Championship against Psycho Sid.
And you can bet Michaels had that match somewhere in the back of his mind as he walked into the arena earlier today. That was not a good night for HBK.
Right into the pod wall. Looks like we're going back inside.
Oh, what a painful kick. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort.
And will this be it? Here comes another one.
Chris Jericho, a co-holder of the World Tag Team Championship, would love nothing more than to leave Survivor Series with the World Heavyweight Championship.
And of course, Chris Jericho and his partner Christian captured the World Tag Team Championship last month on Raw when they defeated the Hurricane and Kane.
And you can bet Kane has not forgotten about that. Last month at No Mercy,
He thinks he has it. 2, and he barely avoids the pinfall.
And there goes Booker's chances.
Man, that's a tough break for Booker, Michael. Jericho in trouble.
And he stops the count. And he gets the shoulder up. The world title up for grabs. Nobody wanting to make an error in this one.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
The kick connects. You hear how his leg connected? Jericho measured it perfectly there.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Incredible counter. He's got him up. And Triple H, what offense. Oh, boy, did he get dropped or what?
He's not exactly popping up to his feet here.
Well, what do you expect, Michael? Did you see what just happened? Oh, nice reversal.
And here comes all 7 feet of the big red monster.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
Rob Van Dam denied.
That's a very unpopular elimination with this crowd here tonight. I'll never forget last year's Survivor Series, Cole. We didn't know if we had a job or not afterwards. That was one of the most uneasy nights of my career.
Well, of course, King referring to the winner-takes-all Survivor Series elimination match pitting the Alliance against WWE, and in the end, it was Team WWE coming out victorious and the Alliance being forced to disband.
And 4 of the 6 superstars in this match tonight were a part of that historic match. Rob Van Dam, Booker T, Chris Jericho, and Kane.
And 1 year later, they all earned the opportunity of becoming World Heavyweight Champion. It doesn't get any bigger than this.
DX chop.
The intensity of Triple H, just scary.
Playing mind games. Yeah, a little intimidation there. Backdrop.
There will be 6 bodies that will be so sore that they'll have a hard time bathing tomorrow. But there's going to be 1 man that will leave here tonight and say that it was all worth it.
These men are playing Russian roulette with their careers. It's the proverbial human demolition derby.
They will never be the same, King. Their careers will be changed forever. And some may even be shortened after going through this brutality here tonight.
I think I just saw somebody's teeth rolling around like chiclets on the floor. At 6 foot 10 inches tall and 320 pounds, Kane is the biggest man in this matchup, Cole.
And he may very well be the nastiest. Kane can do anything he wants inside that chamber, including throwing somebody right through the steel.
Oh, Kane is a dangerous man, there's no doubt about it. And you know, as sick as it sounds, Cole, I think Kane might actually like being locked inside that demonic structure.
What the fuck?
What if Triple H is pinned or submits here?
That means that Triple H would be eliminated, and we would be guaranteed a new World Heavyweight Champion here tonight at Survivor Series.
And if Triple H does manage to win, he would certainly deserve to be called World Heavyweight Champion. Surviving this match will be no easy task.
Kane is a former WWE Champion, and maybe more importantly, 4-1 in his career at Survivor Series.
And he would love to go 5-1 here tonight, wouldn't he, Cole?
Well, if he does, Kane would become the first ever masked World Heavyweight Champion. If there was what a move!
Oh, here we go. Walls of Jericho.
The walls of Jericho. It's locked in.
Yeah, is there a counter to this move?
Triple H was awarded the World Heavyweight Championship back on September 2nd. But if you pull the onion back one more layer, you'll see that the game is 0-6 at Survivor Series. He's winless.
Quit talking about onions. And normally Ric Flair would be a huge advantage for Triple H at ringside. But with the Elimination Chamber, I don't see how the Nature Boy could be any factor whatsoever.
Step right into the Lexan.
Look at this.
The fuck?
No, Cole, I hear people say that Triple H doesn't deserve the World Heavyweight Championship or that the title was handed to him. But the fact of the matter is that he's beaten the very best during his time as champion.
Oh, he hasn't beaten Shawn Michaels, King. These two men have a hatred for each other that runs so deep.
Yeah, and given how close they were for so many years, I must admit, I'm a little shocked at how heated this rivalry has become.
Chris Jericho claims to be the king of the world, but will he be the king of the Elimination Chamber?
Did Triple H.
Will he be the king of the ring tonight and leave with the World Heavyweight Championship?
Well, Jericho seems obsessed with once again becoming the man.
To do so, King, he'll have to manage his way past 5 other superstars, all with the same goal here.
There's a cover. Kane.
Well, Kane has been taken out of the equation.
Now, I really thought there was going to be no stopping Kane tonight.
Oh, my.
Chris Jericho.
He may get the 3 count right here. 2.
That's it for Y2J.
Yeah, and that one's going to put a dent in Jericho's ego. Hey now! Wow, I don't know if this arena can take another impact like that.
Got out of the way of that one.
Uh-oh, look at this. Huge spinebuster connect.
Motherfucker.
Oh, in this very arena, at WrestleMania 10, Shawn Michaels squared off against Razor Ramon in a groundbreaking ladder match.
Oh, man.
And I don't think the wind out of your sails. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be Kane.
What?
But I still don't
Fuck.
see him giving up.
Great reversal.
Oh, mama! And the offensive display by Shawn Michaels. Oh, man, is he fired up. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been physical.
Inside this dangerous elimination chamber.
Wait a minute, Michael. What is Shawn Michaels trying to do
I
here?
think he's going for the pedigree. Triple H's own move. Trying to use it against him. Oh, and Michaels dropped on that steel.
Oh, the game was not going to stand again. Look out now.
Oh! Oh, my God! Shawn Michaels sent it right into the pod. Through that Lexan.
He went crashing right into that chamber. How is Michaels going to survive that?
This chamber is so dangerous. It'll cut short careers.
Oh, down on the back. You know his neck is feeling that one. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
And there's the reversal.
Oh, man, that one rocked him.
And he gets tossed back in the ring.
What a reversal. Cover, cover. He can pin his opponent right here.
And the swinging neckbreaker takes him down.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
Oh my goodness.
There's another great kick.
Oh, ow!
Fuck. Come on, guy.
Look at this. just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
What the fuck wrong with your arm, dude? He won't get up there. Yo, this is fucked up, man. I can't do it.
Doing whatever it takes to win. Where's he going now? Look out!
Oh, look at the emotion. Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
Yo, what the fuck? Go up there.
He's heading back up.
What? Go
He's
up.
gonna take another chance. Boy, he is really tired now.
Yo, that's
That
fucked
tank
up.
of
I
his
can't
has
do
to
it.
be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
It's fucked up,
Shawn
man.
Michaels possesses an excellent ground game.
Well, to be fair, there isn't much that Shawn's not great at. He's heading back up. You can't be serious. That's way too high. Incoming.
It connects. Talk about high risk.
Yeah, I loved it. Do it again. He's going to take another chance.
Come on, man. Do it.
He's just
Do
barely
it.
moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Do it. Do it.
Look at this, King. Going up to the next level.
Oh, no.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
This is just Shawn Michaels' second match in 4 years after sustaining.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
HBK sees the opportunity. You see that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez.
Doing whatever it takes to win.
Wow. Oh, man. A big-time miss. Well, going to the top, high risk. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up.
Christ. Yo, this is pissing me off. I can't see if I have my fucking, fuck, indicator. Post one. I can't see if I have my fucking,
But, man, this is...
Oh, my goodness.
has been physical. The quick kick. He may have to tap out right here. Oh, man, does that look painful?
This is serious gut check time.
I can't tell if I have a signature. Fuck.
This guy's just going from one painful move to another.
And he lets him out.
Well, he might have been losing some of his grip there anyway. He probably figured it would be better to release the hold now before his opponent could counter it. He's heading back up. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
Yo, go up. The fuck?
Well, going to the top, high risk.
Go up. Yo, this is pissing me off. Oh, this is pissing me off. Go up.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
Go up. Go up.
Oh, his body has to be broken right
now. Oh, my
goodness.
And I think he's begging him to bring it.
Well, he's got his opponent, and what's he going for here? You see that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez.
Go up. Do
How much more?
Do the
How much
fucking
more
signature.
Are you willing to pay to win this match?
This is
Do the
unreal.
fucking signature.
Take another chance.
Do the fucking signature. Jesus Christ.
He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his...
And now it looks like
Thank
he's
you.
going to move to the top of that pod.
Do the fucking signature. Forward signature. Pedigree. What the fuck? Sweet chin music, super kick, diving, elbow drop. Pressing Y button. Press Y button. Pressing Y button. I got a signature. What the fuck?
Whoa, whoa!
Oh my goodness. Fucking hate this game.
What offense Shawn Michaels is showing at this point. Oh man, is he fired up. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical. He may have to submit here. Referee asking, there's no escaping this.
Yo, man, this is oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Yo, this fucking game, man, it's pissing me off.
Shawn Michaels has done the impossible, Cole. That's a new sheriff in town. Shawn Michaels is back to the record.
This is pissing me off, man.
Shawn Michaels is the man. Shawn Michaels is the World Heavyweight Champion. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak.
Man, this is pissing me off.
I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. I'm just a sexy boy.
This is pissing me off, man. I'm done. Fuck.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam has come close to becoming World Heavyweight Champion on a couple of occasions, but he never got it done. One time thanks to Ric Flair and a sledgehammer. I remember that vividly. Close, but no cigar, Cole. But I have a feeling that tonight, Rob Van Dam is going to be smoking a big cigar. This may be RVD's night.
From San Antonio, Texas, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Well, folks, it was WrestleMania 14, and we thought we'd seen Shawn Michaels for the last time, but he came back at SummerSlam, not to wrestle, but to fight. And then at Survivor Series 8 days ago, he won the World Heavyweight Championship in the first ever Elimination Chamber.
You know, I guess the Heartbreak Kid is really the comeback kid. I thought it was impossible, but he did it.
This is Shawn Michaels' first title defense since winning the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series.
Yeah, this match should include Chris Jericho, and it would have if it wasn't for Scott Steiner.
I thought you'd bring that up. You've become one big Chris Jericho butt kisser, I gotta tell you.
What?
Shawn Michaels had the will to win at Survivor Series. He had the belief that he could reach down into his soul and pull it off and beat anybody in that ring with him. And that's exactly what he did. He beat 5 other men.
Yeah, but you have to admit, Cole, he had an advantage. He didn't have to enter that Elimination Chamber until very late in the match. He got to sit back and watch a lot of those guys literally beat the hell out of each other.
Including Rob Van Dam, who was in that match from the get-go.
Rob Van Dam continues to punish his opponent. Great athleticism.
Let's fucking.
Hits the moonsault. What athleticism.
Wow!
Shawn Michaels has been a controversial superstar here in WWE ever since the first day he arrived.
And what about that little trick he pulled before this match even started, when he went into Rob Van Dam's locker room and slapped the taste out of his mouth?
That's mind games, King. That's good strategy from the veteran from San Antonio, Texas.
Mind games? Yes. Controversial? Absolutely. I guess there still is some of the old HBK in Shawn Michaels. Rob Van Dam won a triple threat match here live last week to become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship.
And Booker T and Chris Jericho were the other 2 men in that match.
And let's not forget Christian and Scott Steiner interjected themselves into the match. It was pure chaos. But when the smoke cleared, it was Rob Van Dam who walked away with tonight's title opportunity. Look at the agility. And there's the monkey flip.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
Shawn Michaels became WWE's first ever Grand Slam champion when he won the European title back in September 1997.
And after winning the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series, we're going to have to come up with a new name. That's 5 different championships HBK has earned over the course of his WWE career.
Rob Van Dam wants to go high rest.
Uh-oh.
Shawn Michaels has to be protective of his lower back. It'll never be the same following his well-documented back surgery.
And undoubtedly, Rob Van Dam must focus his attention on Michaels' lower back. There's a target on it, if you ask me. But the big question is, morally, is it the right thing to do?
As long as it's legal, it's just good strategy. When the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line, you do whatever it takes, as long as it's within the rules.
You see this, Cole? Just as important. Do you hear it?
A quick cover.
Rob, no.
Man.
Somehow.
So what the fuck?
The quick kick. And he gets leveled. Woo, a little showboating going on here.
Oh, watch out. What's he gonna do here? Bam! Big forearm off the rope from HBK.
And a kick up by Shawn Michaels. And Michaels is feeling it. Shawn Michaels is feeling it. Sweet chin music time.
Tuning up the band. Here it comes. And now RVD ducks the sweet chin music and hits with his own.
His shoulders are down. He got it.
No, kick out at 2.
Oh, Rob Dam is going up yet again.
Rob Van Dam. Five-star frog splash to the back of Shawn Michaels. Can Van Dam capitalize?
All he's got to do is turn HBK over, and this should be it. Here we go.
Van Dam into the cover, hooks the leg. Who the heck? Hey! Triple H! Triple H is here.
Look out!
Oh, what the fuck?
This title match with a pedigree to Van Dam.
Yeah, but you got to know, this is not about Rob Van Dam. This is the vindictive Triple H going against, going after Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Triple H that has been obsessed with the Heartbreak Kid.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Put that down. What? Oh, this is not going to be good. The game with that steel chair in the ring. And look at the way he's eyeing Shawn Michaels. He despises Shawn Michaels. He will not stop at anything until he ends Shawn Michaels' career.
Shawn is down and out here.
Oh, wait. Look at this.
Michaels firing back. Big right hand to Triple H. Oh, right back to the midsection to the game. And now the game hammering away on Michaels. This is turning into a brawl here. And Michaels never giving up, King. He's got the heart. He's got the guts. He's got the soul of a champion.
Shawn Michaels just will not quit. But wait a minute. Look out.
Right through the chair.
Oh.
When is this going to end?
Stupid, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your special guest referee.
Oh, bullshit, man. I gotta get out of here. Get this done. Get this done real quick.
Thinking back, I didn't think Shawn Michaels would ever return to WWE. But he came back at SummerSlam and beat Triple H in a street fight.
Yeah.
I never thought Shawn Michaels would get in the Elimination Chamber. And Triple H with the cover on Rob Van Dam, and there's Shawn Michaels. And oh man, Triple H is not going to like that, King.
You think that was a little slow?
You think?
The game is living.
And now Rob Van Dam rolling up Triple H. And oh!
A really fast count. Shawn Michaels now on the game. Well, you gotta hand it to Shawn Michaels. He's not exactly an impartial referee in this one, is he?
A bit of a test of strength here.
Triple H making a move. absolutely right, King. It was Triple H's interference that ultimately distracted Van Dam long enough for him to fall victim to Y2J and lose the title.
Oh, motherfucker.
Reversal there. He anticipated that move perfectly.
Reverse me, I reverse you, motherfucker.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Man, this
reverse me, I reverse you, motherfucker.
Goes well beyond wins and losses. The game is hell-bent on making HBK's life a living hell.
And ironically, before this match started, Michaels told Triple H that as long as he has the World Heavyweight Championship, it's the game's life that will be a living hell.
Well, it's hard to argue that. Triple H lives for the World Heavyweight Championship. With every fiber of his being, he wants nothing more than to recapture the gold.
The animosity between Triple H and Shawn Michaels is well documented, but let's not forget that Rob Van Dam was also in that Elimination Chamber match that Shawn Michaels won at Survivor Series. Could there be any...
Oh, look at RVD. There's a reversal. He whips Triple H into the corner. What's RVD going to do here? Oh, big sword! Right to the gut. And another. Look at this. Oh, Triple H with the clothesline. Oh, they both ducked. And now RVD off the ropes onto HBK. Woo, a jumping corner splash. Now what? I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
And he gets back in. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Oh, wow, what a moonsault.
The game avoids trouble there.
Yeah, Triple H saw that one coming a mile away.
Fuck the chairs at?
Under the ring. But this isn't a no disqualification.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Back into the ring now.
This isn't where Rob Van Dam wants to be.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if Eric Bischoff came out here and stripped Shawn Michaels of the World Heavyweight Championship right now.
The fucking chair.
Kenny. Why in the world would you say that? What? Michaels hasn't done anything to warrant that happening.
Bad officiating.
There you go.
This is as one-sided as it gets. Michaels is obviously for Rob Van Dam.
Oh, and he gets cracked again with that steel chair. Oh, my. Get the medics down here.
Oh, no. I want more chairs.
The official's not going to tolerate that.
What? What?
Thinking back, I didn't think Shawn Michaels would ever return to WWE. But he came back at SummerSlam and beat Triple H in a street fight.
Yeah.
I never thought Shawn Michaels would get in the Elimination Chamber and fight for the World Heavyweight title, but he did. Triple H with the cover on Rob Van Dam, and there's Shawn Michaels. And oh, man. Triple H is not going to like that, King.
You think that was a little slow?
You think?
The game is living.
And now Rob Van Dam rolling up Triple H. And
whoa! A really fast count from Shawn Michaels now on the game. Well, you gotta hand it to Shawn Michaels. He's not exactly an impartial referee in this one, is he? Here comes some offense from Triple H. Tomorrow marks the 11th anniversary of Hulk Hogan defeating Undertaker for the WWE Championship at the Tuesday in Texas pay-per-view.
Now that's relevant here, folks, because the controversy surrounding that win led to then WWE President Jack Tunney vacating the title, which was then won by none other than Ric Flair.
Oh, man, 11 years later, and the Nature Boy is still a major force in the championship picture. This time, alongside the game, Triple H.
And, of course, Flair's win came at the 1992 Royal Rumble. It marked his first of two memorable WWE Championship reigns for the Nature Boy.
Man, this rivalry between Triple H and Shawn Michaels goes well beyond wins and losses. The game is hell-bent on making HBK's life a living hell.
And ironically, before this match started, Michaels told Triple H that as long as he has the World Heavyweight Championship, it's the game's life that will be...
Look at RVD. There's a reversal. He whips Triple H into the corner. What's RVD going to do here? Oh, big shoulder! Right to the gut. And another! Look at this. Well, RVD's got the game set up. And look at this. Oh, a huge monkey flip. Man! On Triple H. The tide has turned again. They're going to fight to the end. After what Triple H and Shawn Michaels have been through over the years, I'm still in shock that they have become such bitter enemies today.
Well, it's hard to believe, King, as the founding fathers of D-Generation X, these two were nearly inseparable.
Well, the rose came off the DX bloom almost immediately after Shawn Michaels lost the WWE Championship to Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 14.
Well, you're right, King, of course. Triple H claims Michaels dropped the ball that night at WrestleMania. The game then went on to reform DX with X-Pac, Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn, and without Shawn Michaels.
Right. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if Eric Bischoff came out here and stripped Shawn Michaels of the World Heavyweight Championship right now.
Oh, come on, King. Why in the world would you say that? What? Michaels hasn't done anything to warrant that happening.
Bad officiating, Cole. This is as one-sided as it gets. Michaels is obviously for Rob.
He could pin his opponent right here.
Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable.
Under the ring. But this isn't a no disqualification match.
He might be trying to get disqualified.
And we're going back between the ropes.
Reversal.
And he hits the drop kick. What impact. Not today. Too fast.
Oh, man, what a neck breaker.
And there's the submission. This might be it.
Great hold being applied.
Damn, turn around. What the fuck?
The flexibility of RVD is off the chart.
Oh, my gosh. To dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now. He's got him up. Big body slam. Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
Oh, come on, ref. You didn't see that. Fuck. I'm going to end this now, guys. I'm going to come back tonight. Fuck this. This is pissing me off.